Ooh. Here's a really good spot, guys. We started filming this a while ago now. Oh, man, that ground's hard, but it's hot out. But we're finally pre-staking. Maybe. You can see where they're coming right up and through. Do one of our dog proofs half pitched here, if I can. Hopefully today we hit a pretty good rhythm and just can hammer these things in. Quite literally hammer, because it is dry, guys. It is very dry. That's the first one of the morning we didn't need the hammer. We're gonna go up here just a couple of feet. Hopefully don't need the hammer here either, but definitely a lot of hammering trails in this morning until the rain hits us. They are talking like 1.5 inches of rain in an hour. Yeah. Go figure, right? Nope. Came off the pogo. No, we bent the pogo. We're gonna have a lot of that issue today, I think. That's all right. This is what hard ground will do. But we'll get it figured out and we'll get moving. It took us a little bit, but we got both of them in here. But man, just look at that trail. It's gonna be a good one. Long ways to go today, fellas. At least until the rain hits hard. Ooh. There's going to that lone tree, the one we've shown you many times now. I'll climb up here. I mean, you can just see that trail. They're going right up here. All kinds of coon crap. They've drug all kinds of corn stubble through here. We're gonna set our 220 right here. Hey, that actually works. I got it in the ground pretty good. So I had a friend tell me that he struggles to lose these 220s with this staking system that I have. I'm gonna show you kind of how I do this. So I'm gonna put that trap right next to the trail. Put the trap right next to the trail, and then I take my muskrat stretcher and I'll stake over the top of it. That way, no matter how many leaves fill this up, corn stubble, when I see this, I know that it's through the trap down there. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stake this way off to the side. Yeah, we gotta use a hammer on this too. I don't know if you'll see this or not, but you can see how far over I stake this. So when that DP's in that trail and makes a catch, it flops, it's swinging down, it's gonna be over here, way off of this trail. That way it keeps that trail open like I've talked about. We're gonna go set the other side. This looks good, guys. All right, so this side's opened up a little more than what I like it. So we can still get a good 220 location right here. Trying to figure out the best way to stake this without ruining all of our cover right here. It's going to be kind of difficult, I think. But we're just going to go ahead and put our trap right here next to it. Put our stretcher through it. And then I'm probably going to stake this right up here. That way hopefully it'll swing out, be down in this little waterway. Out of sight, out of mind, guys. We're gonna get this thing staked right here. It makes a flop, you can go down, swing to the lowest point, right over here. So, give me a good spot, guys. I like it. You know, I traditionally don't set on stuff going up to beans. This trail right here that I'm walking down is pretty great. And then once you actually get down here, you can see why I would set this one. I mean, you can even see the mud, you know, the mud's all stirred up from what came through here last night. So we'll be setting on this. Probably actually a blind foothold over here. Then we'll get DP up here on this bank, but really good location here, guys. These are what we're looking for, guys. You know, we got corn up there, a little draw on the other side's a pretty good timber. Crossing the road right here at this culvert, I mean, it is just mud coming down through here. Got our 220s put right here. The anchor goes down over here to the left. Like I said, you know, I get caught there, it's going to swing down straight below that, which should be on the left side of the culvert even, and it's going to keep this trail moving. But it's warm. We're only on stop 13 and it's gonna whip me in shape quick. We're on the same cornfield we were just on. You can see this nice trail going up to this lone little tree here in the middle of nowhere. Not a tree in sight until that bottom back there, but we got 220 staked over here in the grass. But you can see the trail, it's not steep. You know, there's nothing steep. There's nothing for them to fall down. So not all my 220s have those long pogos on them. This one we just use my standard 21-inch pogo, but I utilize that when I can, but not every situation and scenario is going to give me that opportunity to swing the coon out of the way. But still staked it to the side. Hopefully it flops off to the side, but we're moving, guys. Trying to beat the rain. About 1 o'clock here in about 4 hours, they're talking like 1.5 inches of rain. You know, we haven't got probably 1.5 inches of rain in the last 2 months, so go figure. Of course today I get time to pre-stake, but it is what it is. You gotta keep going. You know, I scouted this road. It's one of my newer roads, and this was not marked, but I just drove past it and saw that bare dirt there. And sure enough, we've got a really nice coon trail wrapping itself up below that evergreen, coming from a pond on the other side. Trail I missed, but luckily we saw it today, because that'll probably pick up 2 or 3 coon for us. If we get every spot to do that, we're gonna have an awesome season. So never be afraid to keep looking for new stuff when you're out there pre-staking or even trapping. You never know what you're driving past until you finally find it. Whew. You guys can tell we're about to get wet here pretty soon, but we're on location 54, 55. Definitely feeling the burn in the hands. We're having to hammer just about everything in, but this was corn and just a fence line. We got kind of a pasture lot up here, just a fence line, potential den trees. You know, it's hard to see anything. You can't see anything really with the naked eye here, but you really got to look at what's going on underneath. We got this perfect little tunnel right through here. We got 220 set up right here waiting for them. We got another 220 up top there, but hard to make out. But right through here, you know, some of this stuff's pretty hidden. It's hard to make out, but I mean, it just wraps up and goes right up to this corner post. And we got another 220 set up waiting for them here. These 220s blend in pretty good, so I don't worry about, you know, people stealing them unless I'm in a bad area. But anyway, that's, you know, it don't look like much here, guys. It's hard to tell, but just that little indent in the grass right there tells me there's something going on here. And when I'm driving down the road, that's kind of what I look for. If you actually look up here in the grass, it's hard to tell, but there's indentation on the left side in the grass up here where they're walking right down the fence line. Pretty good spot. I think we're gonna pick up 5 or 6 coon here. Well, it's been doing this crap all day. It's almost 5 o'clock at night now. It started doing this, you know, we finally called it quits at probably 11:30 a day. This is actually probably the lightest it's been since then. We're well over an inch of rain now. Ground should loosen up hopefully tomorrow, but I got a feeling we're so dry that it's not gonna be enough, but we'll find out. Tomorrow's a new day. Just frustrated, you know. I was hoping to get to 240 locations done by the end of tomorrow, and here we are, mid-60s. So we've got a long ways to go. Definitely want to get all these pre-staked, because in my opinion, pre-staking is what's going to make my season. If I can get everything I want out, I can't even tell you how good of a season this is going to be, because now is the time to get them out, get traps in the ground, so that way when you're worn out, you're burnt out, you're exhausted, come actual trap time, you know, when it's day 10, you're just to a point of exhaustion, and you're at, you know, hopefully by day 10 we're at probably 600 coon, maybe 700 if I'm lucky. You know, I've got fresh traps already out there. I don't have to worry about driving them in the ground. It's a lot more motivating knowing you have fresh ground already ready to go. You just got to set them, versus find the trails or pound them into the ground. That's why I push this pre-staking so hard for my line, because now's the time to get all the work possible that we can get done now, get it done and out of the way, so we can just focus on trapping. So anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow. New day, big hopes. Find your drive, guys. Find your drive.